Pretty good. Thanks for joining us, of course, ladies and gentlemen, for two teams with huge aspirations in the postseason. The Outlaws are already locked. They're in a pretty decent spot. It's on Surge. Obviously, the threat of that is constantly looming. Dante lets it go here. It's not eaten up, and Finale's able to at least trade for creative, but the grab pays off. Dante for 2.
Yeah, it's going to be the Outlaws now making their way towards the points, trying to take it. I mean, do you try and contest this if you're Toronto? You have the Transcendence. It would be a little bit of a throw there, but Hoppa's got the self-destruct. Oh, he's getting taken out right as he's trying to get back in the mech. That's going to be the Transcendence here. Is that Chorong
so
just
obnoxious.
extending that?
Just so obnoxious from Chorong there. Again, I guess there's an argument that I'm part of the peak here. We're at 98%. Hoppa's so low, almost too low to contest at all. It had to be Hisu to move up on the point and touch, and here's that aforementioned blade. Deflected sleep back into Chorong.
Yeah.
That came from Twilight, Matt.
Yeah, see, he just deflects it, puts Chorong to sleep, and then just leaves it as he gets back to the point. Merritt taking tons of damage, creative just trying to keep everybody alive. Going to use an Amp Matrix here to seal the deal.
Chorong again gets creative. There's a pulse bomb here for Finale. Could be a big one if he can actually touch the point, but Lastro is keeping them at arm's length as much as humanly possible. He does get that pulse away, but doesn't even get around the door. So the Outlaws will take the round away. Toronto.
So now they're going to work their way back towards the points, but Dante's got to build up some type of charge here as both bubbles just use the first, and now a long-range grab there on a Hoppa.
Oh, that's pretty brilliant. Immortality Field is rarely going to be enough in situations like that, and Dante got that charge very, very quickly. Still, the point's not flipped, though. Toronto doing a good job against stalling, but this is just reminding me of the previous round.
This is round 1, yeah.
Yeah. Needs to be another big Finale pulse bomb on someone who can't be thrown under an Immortality Field. He's taken down by creative. The Air Matrix went up pretty quick. Too fast for Finale to respond to. And there's no turning back time now for the Tracer player. Onto the point goes Hoppa. The Immortality Field sheepishly deployed, but it's far too little, far too late. And the Outlaws end up with a pretty convincing map 1 showing, taking Ilios.
Yeah, I wonder what the rest of the series can have in store for us.
Chance for Toronto to touch, but this will be their last attempt.
Yeah, Finale trying to go up high and try and get a touch as he'll get pushed back, but he'll at least trigger OT. It's going to allow Dante to get back in the fight here again for the Outlaws.
And Pelican's just licking his lips, seeing the Ana come back here. Bionic Grenade did come down. There was no chance for an Immortality Field. That was really the only good answer. If Twilight can find a good nade there, getting Chorong is fine. Hard to really do too much more with what you're left working with on the Outlaws squad. Hoppa doesn't have an Immortality Field, but just doesn't need it. He runs over Dante. And the Defiant get to play the game. I'll try and blow Hotbar up immediately. Yeah, I'm not surprised at all to see him try and take the initiative here. Finale Nano holds the blade until some of that sound barrier has expired, and here it is, man. It's just filthy. Gets rid of that Immo field. 2 players down on the Outlaws, and yeah, they're not able to stop the Defiant. He was snowballing, and his Ana is a big part of that.
Yeah.
Dante wants to control this space here and also make it scary if Finale dashes into his team. But there's a grab waiting here. Immortality Field looks like it's almost enough until Finale starts to slice and dice. And off go the Defiant once more, but we're under a minute left, and a lot of this is a result of how long it took them to get started on first.
But very close to getting the payload on home.
Nano for Hoppa here, even though Finale's close to the blade. Interesting priorities there. Here's the grab. Dante shuts Hoppa down, but still a good fight for the Defiant. His Air Matrix forces Finale, though, into a defensive posture, and Dante's able to punish him after the fact. Here he pushes, we disrupt the shot on the point. Creative should be able to keep Dante healthy, so Toronto have one chance to have what may resemble a fight, but it'll be scrappy at best.
And you just see how strong the map is there with Dante, who's got the bubbles, but being able to keep the Zarya alive, the Immortality Field that ultimately allows the Outlaws to...
And Pelican just goes upstairs, gives Hisu the old double slap.
Yes, you see, I mean, when he goes right into the high ground, Pelican, he's got a bubble just going right at Hisu's face. There's nothing he can really do about it, because what? You shoot the bubble, you're not going to do any damage to Pelican.
Unfortunately, it's too long out of the fight. So he needs to put that one away and watch Hisu fall and not be able to do too much about it. Finale still though getting involved. Swift Strike gets some value. And again, he's going to be very, very careful. It's a dangerous game for these Genjis, and Dante still charged up after beating Hoppa down. And this will be a checkpoint now once Chorong is extracted from the situation.
It's on the Pelican, so it's not going to be that easy.
Yeah, Hisu pops this as soon as he's certain that the Outlaws are committing. Unfortunately, he's actually incorrect in that estimation. Houston are able to disengage, and now here comes the blade and the bubble. Pelican looking to push up here, but Merritt catches Hotbar before he can get the grab away. It doesn't matter though, because posthumously, he's able to set up the rest of the Defiant. to get such key kills. Toronto win another fight in a row, and the Outlaws are down to a minute.
Towards the end, Finale also going to probably end up getting a blade. Dante goes to Doom, then goes back to Zarya. So who's going to get a touch here? Is it going to be Pelican?
Hodba absolutely beaming right now. And yep, Pelican gets caught in the crosshairs. Is there anyone in touch? No, Twilight's here just to make sure that's not even an option. Great defense from Toronto on the last part of the map. The ult cycling. You have to force the Defiant down into the choke, and in order to do so, you need to approach the card and have 5 players alive. And as we just saw, that's actually quite difficult to do here. I like this route. Yeah, this is definitely the answer. You're breaking line of sight for most of your approach, and they burst Hotba down. Pulse bomb though. Oh, that catches Dante. Okay, it's a trade of Zarya's here, and Pelican goes down before he has a chance to use that Dragon Blade, Matt.
Oh, is that now you're going to have to back up. I don't think you can fight this.
He has to strike gold. Or Crania, either one. Hopper extremely low, but able to get close to a grab again. That would be so big. The Defiant able to disengage from that ultimate. Still a Pelican Blade in the mix. He's going to go for it. Hopper might have his grab just in time as he blocks this. Does he fire it off? Yes, but he is still going to be felled in the meantime. Finale, though, finds 2, and there's Twilight and Hisu. They get the job done. The Outlaws, so many big ultimates. They bring one at a time into that fight. And now we have a 1 versus 1. Pelican v Finale goes for the deflect. It's not available. There's a pulse bomb on the horizon. Finale's forced to use that recall, but his opponent is so low. Pelican dodges away from the pulse. Another deflect. Finale. He goes down. Finale with 3 HP wins the 1v1. And the Defiant shut the door in the Outlaws' face.
Finish off this map.
Slow and steady for the Defiant. That's why they give up that earlier fight. They know they can come back and have the upper hand fundamentally. Grab will catch Lastro. Nowhere to go for the Zen here. He's caught around the corner, and the rest of his team had to look on in dismay. Dante valiantly tries to keep his team alive in this one. Good juking, but it's not enough against 5 hungry Toronto players. And there it is. The Defiant take the lead in this series. Convincing would be being trodden by the Outlaws. Well, the body's much more familiar. The road more frequently traveled is the faster one. And they're getting back to that checkpoint now with another key pick from Merit as the overclock finds the mark. Chorong not able to avoid that one. And they're going to run Twilight down, stuck in that corner. The lack of mobility there from Ana definitely hurting. And here's the checkpoint the Outlaws were looking for.
Yeah.
Prospect becomes a little more likely. What's Finale hunting? Okay, no Ajax there for Lastro, but Pelican looks like he didn't get the sound barrier. Bionic Grenade instead, dousing him. Merit only able to find the 1 kill, but it was on Hotba, in fairness. So who matches up against Dante? Tough ask here. Chorong and Co. eventually able to drag him down, but not without a large amount of effort.
This much space, right?
How about now? Grab here, Hopper caught in that one, trying to go forward with the Nano Immortality Field. Dante, he still can't get away with it. What an important fight win for Toronto. This is absolutely doable now, but the next fight is dry for them.
And then Finale here with a blade of his own.
Okay, what's the choice of target?
Nice Lucio. Yeah.
Lastro, no chance to get the sound barrier. That could be a factor in the next fight, though. Houston, good discipline here, not spending anything as they know that they're getting absolutely tossed aside like ragdolls. Oh my god, Houston
going to go off of Genji, and he'll play Tracer here. As look at this, they get Hopper with a Nano.
Dante's down, sound barrier comes out only for 4 though. This is big, creative. He's just asking for it inside that Immortality Field, and the bot's so close. Where are the Houston Outlaws? They can't even touch. Merit tries to get forward here, but he gets blown up in seconds. The Toronto Defiant are so close. Lastro's forced away, can't do anything about it. And it's defeat plucked from the jaws of victory by the Outlaws. The Toronto Defiant return to perfect symmetry. 12-12 as the Outlaws suffer.